last replay. I feel like they did a pretty good job, but we're gonna be hopping right into the gameplay here. I mean, big moment here. I mean, both of these teams in losers semis looking to play the team waiting in losers final.
Yeah, gonna be an exciting one. OMiT Brooklyn already finding some success right off the rip. It's a 2-for-2 as Steez controlling the map for just a bit, but Mystic gonna be able to take him on out. And I think this one's gonna be a great matchup. I think this will be another neck-and-neck series, a 5-game finish series.
Yeah, we could easily see that here. Both of these teams have been kind of grinding it out all day today, fighting for position to get back into the fight to try to make their way into grand finals. I mean, losers runs can be so hard. It's just more Call of Duty you have to play, right?
Yeah, more Call of Duty to play. OMiT Brooklyn, the most, I would say, experienced team so far in this bracket today with, you know, going from losers round 2 now to losers round 5. So they're off to a, I would say, not a good start in this one, though, as LA Rumble is making things shake up in this one already, 36-1.
Yeah, LA Rumble, I feel like from the last time I watched them play, they had a major improvement that was made. I feel like maybe a couple of behind-the-scenes talks and maybe some film unlocked a little bit of a knowledge gap that maybe that wasn't there before.
Oh!
Getting saucy with that pistol.
My gosh. 4 big booms for Boomanka. Boom! 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 And boom! It's OMiT Brooklyn getting themselves right back into the game.
Yeah, OMiT Brooklyn fighting back off the back of Boomanka's kills, able to clear up that point. But LA fighting right back. They said it's not going to be easy. Greendale's picking up a couple of kills, going to get the rest of the scrap time as well. You have players already rotated on over towards P3. Players already stacked up in the window. This is going to be hard to break here if you're OMiT. OMiT, need to get some movement on the map.
Get some movement on the map, but it's Adonis holding it down for that front P3 window. And this is a great start for the LA Rumble. So OMiT Brooklyn trying to break on in now, but Adonis is just absolutely undeniable.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a big 2-piece in the bottom of that P3. Majority of this time so far going in favor of LA. LA trying to maintain a lead, but OMiT able to break on in. Possibly able to get the rest of this scrap time as well. You do have a big stack over towards this back door of all that kill feed lighting up in blue. That's going to be 4 dead for LA. They're still going to be spawning in the back there. They're going to be very, very far from this next point.
It's a very great game plan right there for OMiT Brooklyn. You get the time. You're able to get the back spawn control for P4 as well, which could be a big money hill. You get that scrap time, and you're only down by 15 points now, but Kofak's going to have some trouble here along with Fade.
Yeah, I mean, starting to pick up a couple of sets of kills. Kofax flying in through the back door, able to get that slay. Gonna take the time as well. Kofax standing up, getting off their belly. Able to get a kill, but it's gonna be LA that busts into the point. And they're just happy getting time here.
Now extending that lead back up to 20. However, it's going to be Kofax trying to break on through the front. Going to get taken out, though. 3 dead in the feed as well. Last player up is going to be Fade toward this backside here. Got to stay alive, but not long enough as they spawn out toward P2. Mid-map getting pushed. You're pushing through Solar as well. And LA Rumble, they, you know, we're a little late to the party here on the rotation, but it doesn't matter as they got right back on in and now push themselves over the 100-point mark.
Yeah, first ones to get over the 100-point mark. That's going to be a big deal. I mean, Mystic on a 3 streak. I feel like right now OMiT's doing a good job getting the initial time, but LA doing a good job just staying ahead of the curve. Steez able to break on in. Time now going over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn playing a little bit of catch-up right now.
Yeah, but you got Boomanka pushed up way too far on the map now. Finds a kill, but spawns him out as well. So you're going to have some trouble here from this backside as Greendale is going to hit the flank. Should be able to kill this player, Steez. Should be able to eliminate the number 2 player as well. And yes, he does as Mystic finds a big double. Will he be able to find the triple is the question. Oh my gosh. Absolutely going insane. LA Rumble trying to find the break here.
LA Rumble trying to break on in. OMiT being super annoying on this point. Still trying to collect that time. But here we have another example of scrap time going in favor of LA. LA maintaining a lead going into this next set of rotations. We are back on over on P1. These red arrows are split all the way around the map. Who is this going to be? Check picking up a nice kill there on Ring. Now these arrows spawning all the way deep P4. This is going to be very annoying to try to break out of.
Trying to break on out, trying to find some fire here, trying to find some kills, and yes, Zek is check, whatever the hell you want to call it. This guy's shooting right now at 18-11, leading the way in the lobby on a 4 spree. 36 seconds to add to the stat line as well, and on a bloodthirsty. And as hot as LA Rumble is right now, Refresh, I want to hear the comms. I want to hear how the energy is flowing. Ooh.
Top window,
Right.
top window.
I spawned mid cut. I'm
fine, rotate. We're good.
I hit him on.
One's long.
I'm pushing through.
Weak long,
One
weak
shot.
long.
Trade that. Trade them new.
Solar. Top their solar.
You have to play tight. We're rotating out fucking in the rotation.
I'm currently behind all of them.
One on old.
Dead.
Nice, good trade. That's two.
It's in their left.
Nice. One shot mid cut.
I spawned way out. They're on both sides.
Yeah, I'm in hell.
Trophy on hill. They got it.
Mid cut weak. Mid cut weak. Mid cut weak.
Follow
Mid
me,
cut
follow
weak.
me, dead.
Mid cut still left side.
Still there. What the
I don't see him. I got a trophy on hill. They got a trophy on hill.
Mid cut week.
Nice.
Mid cut week. Good
Three
trade.
outer foot.
He's on me.
No, one in,
Close.
no, one
in there.
Two in hill, two in hill.
One's pushing
One
through.
tank,
One
two
shot.
tank.
It's one shot on ult. Make sure we're rotating.
Weak
guys.
and old. Yeah. Let's have a good
Play
rotation.
tight on me. Don't let me be the only one to new.
I'm here.
I spawned out. One might be in the
Journey
back.
on new.
Outer fucking.
Up there.
Outer,
Same.
what's it called? Push it through.
He's already new.
I'm bottom. I'm waiting for you guys. I got one.
Nice.
Trying to wait.
That was the OMiT Brooklyn listened. However, it was the LA Rumble show as Check got all the way up to, I think, an 11 kill streak. Insane work. It was super hard for us to take our eyes off of that player there for a little while. But we're going to be rotated into the P3. The P3 is going to be massive here.
Lord, that was insane. LA Rumble, I think this one's over. I mean, 32-13. It's gonna be hard to come back from if you're OMiT Brooklyn.
Yeah, 32-13 with now ticking close to a minute of time. That's gonna be everything, right? I mean, going up by 100. It was super close for a while there. OMiT was just playing a little bit of catch up, but now it's gotten so far away from them. I mean, it's not over, right? You got to be able to break into this really fast. You kill the one player that's been the most annoying on the map, but it's going to be Mystic just still collecting time, and that's just ticking so fast. I feel like they just earn points way faster than the other team.
I mean, Adonis is not getting traded right now on the 4 spree. Somebody kill this guy. Bloodthirsty, 14 spree. Doesn't matter what player it is. A snap onto him, and that might just be game. You come to the front, but it doesn't matter as you are just absolutely decimated. I'm losing my... Oh, somebody fucking kill him!
Yeah, Adonis is absolutely going insane in this P4, just sliding around, laying on the ground, not being killable, almost double-digit streaks themselves, almost able to land that on a 9 streak as they round out this map number 1. LA Rumble, very, very hot.
I mean, send it in the map too. My throat was dry. I was choking on my coffee, everything. Oh my lord. And I mean, well, you need to show this. I mean, this is absolute dominance to call game. Snap, rip, and you're dead. You go to your side door, rip, grip, dead. I mean, this dude was absolutely dialed. Kofax, you're the final victim as well in that kill cam. And 250 to 117 is going to be your final score.
Yeah, I mean, the damage done between Czech and Adonis is insane. Over 6,000 worth of damage between the two. I mean, both of those players getting, I mean, Adonis almost getting double digits, but Czech getting double digit streaks. That's just, you can't be letting that happen to you, especially in a hard point.
No, and I mean, sure, map 2 is like a different game mode. It's an S&D, and sure, you had a bounce back after the last series in hardpoint onto an S&D, but I mean, when it's like that, I mean, you would think Los Angeles Rumble here. I mean, if they're running them down like that, I would not expect the pace to slow down at all in the S&D as you're looking to see fast-paced Call of Duty looking to be played in that next map.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my.
that was just insane work. You got to kill those players off the point. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your map series and how it's going to be laid out. We got Double Den coming up next. Search and Destroy and Overload guaranteed to be played. If OMiT can take a map, then you're going to see Scar. And if it goes to a game 5, which OMiT is very familiar with, we'll see an Exposure Search and Destroy. I mean, Double Den, I love Den. I'm down for it.
Sure am, man. I mean, Den is very exciting. I mean, OMiT Brooklyn, sure, you're feeling good after the S&D in the last series. I believe in the last series they played an Exposure in one and the Scar. So yeah, you're going to a different map here. You know, Den can be a map sometimes where pacing can matter, but also at the same time, it's just all about being grouped as a team. So I expect that B site to get hit a lot this map. I don't know. I really have nothing else. I'm still in shock. I mean, that was dominance.
Yeah, definitely dominant performance there by LA Rumble. I mean, Den, there's going to be a lot of 4 hits. I feel like both bomb sites are obtainable too if it's offense. I think you're going to see a little bit more mixy of gameplay. I mean, a lot of action in middle of the map. That's going to be kind of like your highway, your gateway to everywhere else. So yeah, I'll be excited to see. We've seen a lot of snipers come out, especially on Den. Looking over that dojo and tile side, we've seen some pretty cool plays this weekend with that sniper rifle as well. So I'll be curious to see if anybody whips that out.
Yeah, going to be very interesting to see. But hey, going into map 2, Los Angeles Rumble. If you're just tuning in, up 1-0 in the series. OMiT Brooklyn looking for a bounce back here. And quite frankly, chat, I was pulling for them in the last game. I'm going to be real. I think Rumble have got it in this series. I think I'm seeing a 3-0.
Yeah, these blue arrows are going to be your OMiT side. Everything's looking all up to snuff. They're going to be hitting over towards AA. A lot of explosions happening. Nobody earned trophies, obviously. It's the first round, so attacks a little bit more useful in this round than they are in other ones. Fade getting taken a stun to the nose, dude.
Bomb going to go down, though. 4v4 retake. Boom Maka could be the initial man to find this gunfight. Just sitting deep in the corner here. Should find the instant trade, but it's Czech coming on in with a big 2. 2v2 now, 25 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, Boom Monka is going to be the last alive in a 1v2. Bomb, I believe, is going to be planted for them. Oh, it's not planted for them, but you get shots on the one. You're able to kill one, not able to kill the second, and the second over challenge is going to run over the rooftop. Knew that they needed to grab that kill. Boom, picking up a really good kill on the rotation and able to clutch a 1v2. That is how you are wanting to start out the Search and Destroy.
It's huge. I thought Czech was going to get that first round ace. Goes for the defuse instead. Has to chow Boom Monka on the outside. It was with 15 seconds left. Boom Monka picks up 3 in the first round. Clutches a big 1v2. And OMiT Brooklyn, that's the round you needed to kick off the S&D.
Yeah. OMiT getting kind of slammed in that hard point, showing a little bit of life already here in the S&D. Wins that first round. But, I mean, LA Rumble going to counter with a full A hit themselves, and nobody's really going to be ready for this. You don't have a lot of info going on over. Steez sees the shadow through that paper wall. Going to get a lot of info, but it's going to be too late for the rotation. You're going to see a couple of arrows get split. Koufax should be getting picked up right now. Who was that? Green?
Wait, what?
Green Doze is not going to see that player. Green Doze still going to be watching the P2 rotation. That's the deepest sight I've ever seen. Like, bro, why are you ironing that? They're right there.
He slid under the scope, getting on in. Now Bumaka going for the defuse, and he's not going to have a line of sight on this. Goes for the wall bang, but it doesn't even matter. OMiT Brooklyn now up 2-0. I wish we can see the timing on that because he slid under the scope to get past him P2.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. I mean, hard scoping couches from there is criminal. I mean, you just don't give yourself a lot of options there with the sniper rifle, right? I don't know. The bomb's not really planted for you. They don't really have to challenge through that window. I would have liked to see maybe them sit somewhere else, and it's going to cost them the round a little bit too. As Boom going to be 3-0 right now in this search and destroy. There's one smoke. We got to start counting smokes now, apparently.
Wow. And wow, right off the replay, we have got gunfights going on down 2v3 now. Oh, 2v2 now. Minute left on the clock, too. Got a player wrapping back to their spawn. It's going to be Adonis.
Yeah, Adonis ready for that second gunfight. You got to love that as well. Leaving Steez left in a 1v2. Gonna get the spot out on Adonis. Adonis getting taken out. It's going to be a big P2 rotation. You got 45 seconds left, so you do have time for this wrap. Playing Ring Around the Rosie. No player knows exactly where they are. Green Does going to be head on a swivel right now. Bomb is going to be going down. Planted for this tin side. Can be spotted from Tiles or Dojo. So that's going to be a little bit frustrating. And does Steve's play this right? I believe so. Going to hit outer. Going to spot that player. Opts not to kill them. Going to leave them alone. It is going to give time for Green Does to play for this. Were they spotted there? They were. You give up the gun, though. You stop ironing. Green Doe's going to get a couple of body shots in. And that might give LA Rumble some momentum when that probably should have been a round one.
I thought Steez had the 1v2 in him. I thought he played that perfectly. Just the timing right there. Lays a little bit flat, and maybe Green Doe saw the gamer tag coming out of that tin room and absolutely fries him in Dojo. It's a big round out of Green Dose and can boost the morale here at the LA Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a very big moment that we can be thinking about later on as this map plays out. Green Dose is going to whip out the sniper rifle. We'll see if they can actually see somebody with that scope or if they're just going to be staring at the wall again.
Yeah, Green Dose. We've seen some crazy snipes today. Let's see if we can get another flick out of him. Let's see if we can get another clip. No, he says, let me pull out that Dravik. With some mid-map presence being shown out of the Los Angeles Rumble. Oh, anything's being shown yet for OMiT Brooklyn.
First blood is going to go in favor of Koufax. Fade's going to pick up the 7. Adonis and Green Dose left in a 2v4. So we gotta get together, get a couple of slays here. Bomb is down in red. All 4 of these blue arrows going to start to spread out. Green Doe, is he going to catch this player in P2? No, you are not. Adonis left in a 1v4. I mean, it's going to be hard.
Possible, but unlikely. Not going to happen. As the player's going to spot him as well. Sure, you're able to pick up that first one. 30 seconds left on the clock. It would be an ultimate scam from OMiT Brooklyn if they lose this one.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to absolutely just toss it away, and they're not going to do it. OMiT staying strong, keeping the lead here in the S&D, up 3-1, trying to tie the series up. After that, maybe a slow start in that round 1, in that map 1.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a slow start. Sometimes you need it to help you win a series. And, wow. Maybe they were just playing S&D map 1, and now they're actually prepared for the S&D in map 2. Who knows? That's a strat.
Yeah, they're just trying to throw off their mental, right? Thinking that they have it, easy wins. But OMiT gonna get pushed up here. Gonna get first blooded. That's gonna be check. Picking up a big kill. Gonna find 2. Looking around for a possible third, going to get taken out from that player in mid, and just like that, you have a 2v2, but the info is going to be in favor of OMiT. I mean, in favor of LA. OMiT Fade in a 1v2.
Fade now, 55 seconds left on the clock. Just playing the timings here, making them think he re-wraps after the stun. Plants the bomb on B. Let's see. 6 and 8, not scamming just yet. Playing together. I like this play from both sides.
Together is kind of what you need to do here, making sure that you're at least able to get the trade, give no kill away for free. Bomb is going to go down. Fade taking a couple of shots in the back, gonna get laid down into a decent position here. Gonna get shouldered, gonna get peeked, gonna get killed. LA Rumble win another round.
Back-to-back rounds now for the Rumble. Here we go.
And Rumble starting to get hot in this S&D, trying to go up 2-0 in the series, trying to make it a quick series. They've been waiting a while to play, so they're trying to get through it.
Man, you just make fade. Playing a difficult scenario. You hit the shoulders. You don't go for the immediate chow. You find the win. Let's see if you can tie it up here.
Yeah, shouldering on those pillars are really, really nice on outer just because of the way they're slanted. So you're actually able to camera those pretty easy without your whole body being exposed. So I like the play there just to get the info.
Here come the Los Angeles Rumble, trying to make some movement toward this B side. Does Adonis spot this player? Yes, first blood towards Steez as well. Open up that lane, open up that side. Well, the only player here is Kofax and Server.
Yeah, Trophy gets taken out, and Adonis going to use that nade to put a lot of pressure on that player in bottom server. That's going to be Kofax. Kofax needing to run away. Fade going to be on a monster wrap. Green Dose, do you think they have the sniper again? Oh.
No way, right? Oh, no.
Yeah, they do. Look at that. Just staring at the wall, bro. No one's going to be over there, but that's okay. Adonis going to get one. Mystic looking for one through the smoke is going to find it. Green Dose going to be in the distance, taking a vacation, soaking up the sun, just listening to the distant gunshots of your teammates winning the round.
I mean, brother, you don't want to be on an island right now. Like, don't have that mentality that you're getting sent to Cancun. Have that mentality that you're going farther in the tournament. Get with your team, even though you win the round. But my lord,
you know what? Get you a man that could do both, and Green Dose is definitely doing that.
Yeah, 3-3 though. Dude.
Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to strike a nerve there. I didn't know. Like, you just ran to do it.
It's one in the morning, brother. We have the wildest comms ever. We lit.
I hear you. Ooh, big nade though. What is that? Boom, boom. Getting a nice kill with the first blood. Boom, gonna pick up a second through those paper thin walls in Dojo. Adonis looking to finally get a trade on a 4 streak. Gonna eventually get picked up. Green Dose left in a 1v3, able to find one. 1v2, definitely doable. 30 seconds left. Gonna wrap Dojo. Hopefully you don't take too much time. You gotta kind of play this fast.
Yeah, you got to play fast here, but Green Dose, 25 seconds left on the clock, has a Dravik out. And I like this from OMiT Brooklyn. You did it the last round. We're going to play together as well.
Green Dose getting absolutely put in a tiny, tiny cage there. Not able to get any damage done. Gonna play up. Gonna get taken out. Just a lot of pressure there from Brooklyn.
Yeah, beautiful round out of Brooklyn there to retake the lead now. 4-3. Open it up with the first blood with a Danny Dime ball, Colts version. And that's a big, big kill out of Bumalka as well. So, wow. 2 rounds and Brooklyn ties the series up.
Yeah, I mean, 2 rounds away, but still definitely a lot of search and destroy to be played here. Just over that halfway mark. Both teams looking pretty even. The only outlier that I really see here is Mystic is having a hard time on the map. 1-6 is going to be the person that's carrying the bomb. So let's see if they can get a plant. Fade whips out the sniper rifle and gets a kill for first blood. Ooh.
Looking for second. There's the second.
I
Will he be able
thought
to find the sniper race?
Yeah, that would be nice. Fade, get a challenge up with the pistol. Gonna get a lot of info on a player. Knows that they might be planting now. Checking to be in a very awkward position, looking over your friend. Spots the players out in pillar. Gonna be cooking this nade. That nade is gonna go out. Smoke's gonna go through. Check
my God.
CCs, maybe a little bit of movement. Those smokes are pretty transparent in this game. So if you're staying still, you can't really see. But if you're moving, you can definitely see movement through it.
And Bomb finally going to go down now, so a 3v2 retake. LA Rumble, how do you opt to play this?
Yeah, Kofax trying to get a kill there. At least going to have a lot of info. The 50-50 is going to be red. Kofax with all of the info in the world. Going to pick up both of those kills. Really good trigger discipline there. Kofax making sure that round is secured for OMiT Brooklyn.
Yeah, and I mean, Fade with the big opening snipes, picks up one for the first blood, picks up the second with the ass shot. But isn't not enough for Shek here. You find a beautiful kill through the smoke. And, wow, you're one round away now from getting closed out in this map too. And we're having a tied series.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of pretty close series here tonight, especially OMiT Brooklyn just coming out of probably the closest series you could possibly be in. Played, what? That was a best of 5 that turned into a best of 7?
For real, from the length it felt like. But it's just a straight out mid bang out here. Bumaka finds the first blood. Instant trade though, 2 for 1, 3 for 1 now. As the man Adonis now in the 1v3. And OMiT have control all of this A side or B, wherever the hell they want to go here.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a pretty hard retake. Adonis going to sneak through the middle of the map. Yeah, going to get shot in the butt. Almost was able to pick up a kill there, but Brooklyn doing a good job. Taking map number 2. We are for sure going to see an extended series unless somebody was running a pistol attachment or double smoked. But I don't think that was the case. Big plays. Let's take a look at these after stats here. I mean, look at Boom going double positive with 1100 damage in a search and destroy. That's big.
I mean, it's 24 kills combined from the trio with 8 kills each. But you look at the replays here. It was OMiT Brooklyn getting off to the early lead. LA Rumble had a little bit of a rebuttal. They started getting right back into it, but it just wasn't enough. As you call, Bumaka leads the way.
Yeah, Bumaka just doing such a good job of being such a big presence on that map. Seems to be putting damage into literally everybody that's trying to move across. So a lot of assists too were picked up during that game. So that damage didn't go unnoticed there for that whole team. Pretty even slays though across the board. Shared weight for OMiT. OMiT taking your map number 2 will be moving back on over to Den for Overload.
Yeah, Den Overload, an exciting map where we saw 2 of them earlier actually. So we get to see 3 in the span of 2 hours. Some historic games. One was one of the craziest comebacks, breaking the park the bus strat. I'm looking at this map to be a pretty good one though.
Yeah, I really like this map in mode combo. I think it's pretty even. I like how that P2/P4 side is like a hard lane lock. So if you're in the middle of the map, you really have to make a conscious decision on how you want to get to that area, whether you push on through or double back and try to play defense. But yeah, I think the map mode combo is great, and I'm excited to watch these 2 teams play it. I'm expecting a lot of good counter caps as well.
Yeah, Den's just one of those maps where you got to be prepared for the counter caps because it's just such a close. I would say it's probably one of our smaller overload maps where one lane is closer to another. I mean, we know all about that right side of the map where it spawns on the island. If you have the counter cap, I mean, you're already literally a quarter of the way there to the zone. I mean, everybody knows what favorable side is on this map.
Yeah, especially because that P2 zone did move up a little bit too, so it's a little bit easier to cap on that side. It's not so deep in their spawn where it feels undoable. So yeah, I'm excited to get rolling into this next map. Players are just joining up on the lobby. You guys know the deal. I mean, we're just waiting for everybody else.
Yeah, and with that being the case, we're going to send you guys to a quick break so we can get refuel, re-energize, and get these players back into the lobby. I'll be back here with a cup of Jack. Coffee, not alcohol. Anyway, we'll see you at the break.
Though, no, I think both these teams are actually really evenly matched. We've kind of seen them taking shots at each other, just going back and forth, just kind of beating each other up on these maps. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to tell who takes this.
I don't know. I mean, earlier I thought this was going to be a 5-map series. I mean, I still think it is. OMiT Brooklyn, I think, has got the best experience of playing on this map as of most recently. Los Angeles Rumble's been waiting for a little bit, so I could see OMiT Brooklyn winning this one.
You think so? You think they'll be able to take 2 respawns in a row against LA?
Yeah, I think. Oh, I mean, I think they win map 5. But I think Brooklyn takes the overall. I think LA Rumble takes the map 4, and I think we go to a map 5, and Brooklyn ices them out.
Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I have a feeling it could end in these next 2 maps, or it's you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like LA Rumble looked really, really good in the respawn. We'll see what OMiT Brooklyn can do with the maybe a knowledge gap here on Overload. Overload is that new game type, and I know teams are still kind of having the excuse of we haven't scrimmed it or we haven't played it, but I feel like it's been quite a long time now since this game mode's been out. People should be pretty familiar with it, especially if you're a competitor, but we'll see.
We'll have to find out. Overload, you know, we were talking about it earlier. As casters, it's very entertaining to cast. You know, ranked play as of right now, Overload's one of the worst game modes in there. When you have comms, it's actually amazing. So right now in the comp scene, it's, you know, love-hate relationship.
Yeah, there's definitely some Chef Boyardee cans rolling around on the map in Overload. Man, I knew when the game came out that was going to be the game mode that makes me rage in ranked, and I was not wrong.
It's a good read out of you. That's the type of teammate I want in ranked if he's making reads like that.
Dude, I knew it. I knew nobody was going to know how to play defense, and that's the real problem, right?
Yeah, defense wins championships. That's for sure.
Defense definitely can win championships, but we are here in the map number 3. Overload. Steve's already slaying super heavy in the front of the map. Gonna be waiting for a teammate to go ahead and run that in. Kofax is gonna get stopped right at the line, and then we're gonna see a possible counter cap here. Who is that? Adonis is just running it forward, gonna run into an absolute wall. Gonna say, hey guys, I know you guys dropped this earlier. You might win the back. I found it on the ground. Yeah, boom. It's just going to be set up waiting. That was just, I don't understand the point of just taking it and running it. I feel like that was very 3-head play.
And look at this. Kofak's going to be behind him Dojo as well. So they're going to eliminate one with the big kill. Going to go right back to their spawn, get the comms, be able to find another kill potentially. Gets shut down though. And you've already executed on offense, and you're looking to execute here on defense and go ahead and play for the counter as well.
Yeah, I mean, 1-0 is an ideal start. You weren't able to capitalize on possibly having even more map control, but it's going to get tied up really fast. 1-1, Adonis making big plays with the pistol there. Also able to get the cap. Going to whip out the knife. Going to rotate all the way on back to your lobby because we have a potential counter cap. Not going to be able to get here in time. Adonis sees one, but not the right player. 2 players are going to fall. Ball is going to be reset back in mid. Mystic already trying to put in the work over there.
I mean, somebody's got to kill this Adonis guy. Has a Hellstorm missile, has an overload cap as well. Sure, they're only down 1-2, but he's potentially looking to make it 2-2 soon, as you already have a player Green Dose pushed up toward that B side.
Yeah, this is going to be super hard to capitalize on. Adonis by yourself on his 6th streak. Oh, almost gets that kill. Putting in work with the pistol. If you would have got that, that would have been absolutely insane. But put a lot of pressure over on these players on this side of the map. Green Dose Gonna try to kill that player with that nade. Fade gets a nade kill of their own. Grindos is gonna wrap this all the way back, try to get those blue arrows moved, and that's exactly what happens. Gonna fake hit. Gonna pull someone mid. Maybe pull back. Ooh.
Well, it didn't work. OMiT Brooklyn now starting to swarm the middle of the map, but as you do that, now you've opened up a lane. You have a player pushed up as well. You just grab the CMP. You should have a free cap potentially.
Yeah, potentially here, but it's going to be Mystic. Mystic needs to get a kill, maybe even two. Green going to be flying around the map. Yeah, not going to be able to get that kill with the pistol. Was shouldering. OMiT up 2-1. One with a counter cap and a really fast cap early on in this game. Adonis sliding in, trying to get multiple kills. That EMP is going to get dropped in a very inconvenient spot. Adonis is staying alive here, doing so much damage, causing some big problems here for OMiT. LA needs to get this cap, as Adonis is just still picking up kills, absolutely frying everybody, but where that EMP ended up being dropped was not useful at all when it comes to Adonis getting that many kills. I mean, those players are spawning basically on it.
I mean, this guy's playing in the Legacy Showdown. It looks like Cloud9 COD need this guy. I mean, you probably won't get the best pay, but I mean, I would definitely go for
You
that
at least
if
get
I'm
the same
him.
position, right?
Yeah, basically. But I mean, in the meantime, Brooklyn does have the lead, so LA Rumble fell on that offensive attempt. Now you have another retake here with a minute left. You gotta have some success here for the team.
Yeah, LA Rumble not finding anything despite Adonis's best effort. We're gonna see a big hit over here on Dojo. Check. Gonna pick up two. Looking for the third. Gonna play that. Really good goal line defense. Gonna drop the Dravik though. I don't know. Your Dravik's looking a little hot. Let somebody else pick that up. But whatever. What do I know? I'm just a gamer. Adonis gonna be throwing those streaks in, confident that they can get some later. We get a hit over on B. You know the call out's going to be coming, that there's players' couches. There's two inside that tiny little corner. Nobody gets picked up. Adonis still in an interesting position to make a play on the map. I actually really liked where they popped strikes there.
Yeah, you use the Hellstorm missile. Does it benefit you in your favor? You have Adonis now working his way through the flank. Do they expect this push from the backside? As he's able to find one. Teammate cleans it up. 3 dead now. And you got to run. You got to get toward this goal line. But 2 gets the blessed spawn. And I don't know if he's going to get there on time. And he does. Ties it up at 2 apiece.
2 apiece. And Czech is actually in a position to extend this time by 30 seconds. Are you going to be playing for the tie? Are you going to be playing for the cap? Kofax not able to get a touch on to the EMP device in time. 1 half down of overload. 1 more half to go. 2-2. Looking pretty solid, man. Looking super close.
Looking very close right now. I mean, this is a banger. I'm not gonna lie. I think this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like Adonis had a lot. I mean, if that EMP device doesn't get dropped so deep into enemy territory, I feel like it probably should have been 3-2. But hey, what can you do about it besides just try to keep your head up? You got another round of play here in the Den Overload. Let's see what damage this player can do coming off hot at the end of that round, number 1.
I mean, Adonis needs some help. 16-9. We got to get that guy some help. But here we go. The second half of the Overload. 2 apiece. One team will come out with a series lead here. Who will it be?
Who will it be? EMP gets left behind. Arrows split up all over the place. Steve's in a fantastic position to make some moves on the map. Gonna get a knife and stay alive. Gonna get on over towards this B point. This could be a big momentum shift there. Kofax not able to get pushed up. Mystic finding 2. More strong and solid defense there by LA, not allowing that to go in.
You might have hit the melee there. You have a cap, but instead it's a green dose double kill. And he's pushing his way on up now, applying all that pressure. Going to go for the shoulder, going for the reach out, able to find 1. Almost able to find 2 with a boom monk, able to make double, though. And no one really having control right now. It's just trades back and forth.
Yeah, trades back and forth indeed. You're going to have a big gunfight here on tile. Adonis in a key defensive position. Going to run right past the EMP. Gonna say, oh wait, you're right here. Gonna pick up that kill. Gonna pick up the EMP and maybe wait for some help. Oh, boom.
Boom's able to find one. Shaq with a big trade, though. 2 for 1. You've opened up that A lane just a little bit, but B is now wide open. And where do you go? Do you kill this player's server, or do you go for this ball player? You go for both, and you're starting to find some success on the defense.
Some success on the defense, but look at these red arrows. These red arrows are in actually a really good position to get kills on over towards B. Adonis gonna pick up a pair of kills themselves, gonna get the detonation onto B. They are now up 3-2. Gonna whip out the knife and rotate all the way on back. Mystic gonna be your first line of defense here, alongside of Check.
Yep, and here we go. Bumaka finds the first. Bumaka finds the second. Will he find the third? Sliding is Adonis, the player that has been doing it all with the kills and the caps. But the lane has been cleared and the cap has been put in. We are now tied to 3 apiece.
3-3, and these arrows are going to be split up. Mystic going to get taken down in the spawn. Greendale's going to be looking for that player. Eventually going to get picked up. Adonis, though, going to have a big 1v3 moment. Going to get taken down pretty early. I mean, this A side's starting to clear out pretty well. Boom's trying to get pushed up on it. It is going to be pushed down into this P2, but Greendale's looking to be a rat. Oh,
Kofax
no.
with a big double. Kofax going for the flank, able to find a triple. Kofax takes out his own teammate. Staying alive, the cap should come on in, and now it's 4-3.
Yeah, 4-3. Really good response here by OMiT. OMiT doing a really good job in this overload, not letting the pressure get too deep into their heads. Adonis, though, I mean, Adonis has been doing such a good job just being a thorn in the side of these blue arrows, picking up a whole set of kills. Those players are going to line up. Adonis is looking for even more action. Not going to find it. This EMP device, I feel like, just kind of got ran the wrong way. But with 90 seconds left, possession is going to swing on over towards OMiT. OMiT looking to keep this map in their favor. I believe, yep, streak coming out from Adonis. Adonis is going to find one for sure, right?
You
No,
should,
doesn't
but
need
Chef
to.
finds a big double. Doesn't even matter. Knows this player's trapped inside of 10. If you're number 6, you start applying pressure toward the middle of the map. You might open up an avenue toward B.
Ooh, what? That Dravik was insane. All the headshots there, ripping that player off of Dojo. You are going to give up map control, though. And then this could be a big play. EMP spawns back over towards middle. You have 2 blue arrows deep over on this side of tiles. Big defensive stand here. 50 seconds left. You got to grab this EMP device. If you're LA, you got to start making some moves on the map.
Got to. 40 seconds left. Kofax with a big nade, though. Trying to move this thing in if you're OMiT Brooklyn to call a game. There's the goal line stand. Will you make this fumble happen? No, you will not. Brooklyn gets the final punch, and that should be it.
Yeah, there was a big team nade there that changed a lot of momentum in that defensive swing, and that's going to be all she wrote for this map number 3. OMiT Brooklyn making it impossible for LA Rumble to catch up. Big map number 3. Big map number 3.
Yeah, that's going to be it. 5 seconds left, and they're just going to play a little bit of that game they call Park the Bus. Going to work out in their favor this time, as it was a little bit scary in the last series. But OMiT Brooklyn now go up 2-1, winning 2 maps in a row.
Yeah, those 2 maps in a row are going to be really big. Ironically, both of them are going to be on Den, so that's always the risk that you have when you double down on a map in the series. I feel like LA had a lot of opportunities to get caps there, and I feel like they just made last-second decisions that just didn't go their way.
No, but the player leading the way for Brooklyn, Steez, 2 overloads, 3,000 damage, 27 kills, and of course the player doing everything for the Rumble, Adonis, but it's not enough.
Yeah, it just wasn't enough, right? I guess. I don't know. I feel like I said it was more of decision-making there rather than it was Slays. I feel like that was could have gone either direction, but OMiT able to hold strong, gain that lead, hold that lead, and then made it impossible right at the very end.
Ooh. Wow, this is going to be a good series. And it already has been so far in this first 3 maps.
Yeah, a lot of exciting gunfights. I feel like players are kind of taking turns just kind of slamming each other. So that's always fun to watch, and it's just going to come down to coordination at the end of who can all pull it together and just focus up all at the same time.
Well, you know what they say. Lock in. We still have another map to be played with LA. You won the first hard point. Have a bounce back here. Adonis, you're lighting it on fire in the game. You got to light it on fire in the comms. Wake up your team.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to wake up your team, right? You got to play with a little bit of composure. Starting to get late in the night. Maybe a little bit of fatigue starting to set in. I know people went to work earlier today. But we're looking at getting ready to get into the Scar hardpoint. I mean, what do you want to see from these teams in the Scar?
Just an absolute bang out. Make it as close as possible, you know. But also at the same time, I wouldn't mind if the series ended here, you know. It speeds it up a little bit more. But hey, I'm kidding. Make it as long as possible, you know. We got a little bit. My eyes are starting to shut, but once I get more coffee in, we'll be more lit. But you know, the Scar hardpoint, OMiT Brooklyn. You know, they came back in the last series in dramatic fashion. After being down by almost 60 points at one point. So I think one thing in this game is like you got two different rosters from LA Rumble than Minnesota Mist. I think LA Rumble is not a team you can really give a 60-point lead to. I think once they get the lead, they just keep steamrolling and they don't take their foot off the gas. So OMiT Brooklyn is gonna have to be a little bit more dialed in on the Scar hard point compared to the last series.
Yeah, maybe it was just kind of one of those things where they just needed to get a little bit warmed up in the series because I feel like they've been playing well ever since that initial hard point. Obviously, could be the map of Den as well, seeing Den back to back. If OMiT Brooklyn's winning those maps back to back, then you know that could be a big factor there. But Scar, I would say Scar is kind of like the middle map between Exposure and Den. There is a lot of open lanes similar to Exposure, but some like similar map rotations with that P3 side, similar to how Den plays on jumps.
Yeah. I'm excited to get that one going. But hey, in the meantime, I'm going to send you guys to a quick break. Nope. Just kidding. We are actually starting, so just kidding.
Players are getting a little anxious, dude. It's that time of night where people are wanting to get through it. I'm just wanting to watch more Call of Duty action as we get loaded in on the Scar. Pretty fire. Am I right?
Look at that fire.
Oh, maybe a game reset? Yep.
Man.
Yeah, definitely going to be a game reset.
Well, would you look at that? But hey, now, part 2. We'll be back in a moment.
Going to be waiting for a teammate to go ahead and run that in. Kofax is going to get stopped right at the line, and then
Here we go. OMiT Brooklyn.
we are in OMiT Brooklyn versus LA Rumble. OMiT Brooklyn up 2-1 in the series. Looking to keep a hold of that lead. Doing what they can on the map. OMiT, we're going to be hopping on board with Boom. Boom. Taking control of mid. Fade picking up a nice set of kills in the background. Going to be chilling up top blue. Trying to get rotated on over for this P2. Steve's picking up a nice pair of kills as well. Rotated on top. Going to be hopping into point. Going to be collecting a few seconds of time here. A lot of time in that P1 going in favor of OMiT. OMiT looking to clear out the series here. Everybody starting to get their guns hot now. Steve's going to be laying down on the ground. Going to eventually get picked up. And as I say that, Adonis is going to break on in to the hard point. Collecting time. I mean, pretty big deficit right away there from LA. LA need to collect the rest of this time to make it meaningful.
Yeah, you need all of this time now. As Green Dose is able to find a double in the meantime, are getting right back into it, but the blue side spawn's going to favor OMiT in this meantime. First player for that rotation is going to be C's. This is a crucial gunfight. However you fall, the Mystic now in LA Rumble rumbling, shaking themselves right back into the game.
Yeah, that's going to be a big fight on that plane heady. Plane heady is a super powerful position. You can see these players coming in from long and short. Mystic going to be trying to stay alive here. A couple of ratty players on the point. Mystic's actually going to get taken out. Adonis going to be spawning over on this green side, trying to get shots over on that plane heady. No success so far. Gonna have success with the grenade. Gonna slide on in, looking to pick up the second and gonna hop in time. So Adonis making the most with what they had in that moment.
Yeah, LA Rumble, they are on the point right now. They're finding the kills and finding the hill and the spawns.
Mystic with a couple of good kills there. Gonna get in the point on a 3 streak. You chilling? You chilling? What's up?
Oh man, wow, oh man, I'm just laughing because of how entertaining this game has been so far. I tell you what, I mean, not going down without a fight. I mean, they're digging every bit of holes to get themselves right back into this game. LA Rumble doing a great job.
I mean, yeah, dude, tonight has been a wild roller coaster for sure, dude. I mean, if you guys don't know, I needed to stand up to talk about this, bro. I'm getting absolutely worn out, dude. I can't sit for too long. My knees get all cramped up.
All right, I gotta lock in. Steez with the big 2, though. Green Dough's gonna be able to shut him on down, but OMiT Brooklyn already right back onto the time, pushing themselves over the 100-point mark. But you go ahead and look at these P5 rotations. And it's LA Rumble controlling the side for the moment, but you have some pressure coming on in from P2 and that middle market. So, looking like OMiT Brooklyn trying to flip the spawns here.
Yeah, spawns being attempted to be flipped there. You got a couple of split red arrows. We're going to hop on board with a listen. I want to hop on in with Brooklyn if we can. Playing super well in the respawns at the moment.
The back.
Nice, save time.
Nice.
mate.
I got time. I got time. In the back. In the back. In the back. In the back. On
Oh,
you.
it's
In the
it.
back.
Plane heady, plane heady.
Dead in the back.
Plane heady, push up close. That's him.
One.
Yep.
I got trophy and hill.
Put this together. Put this together. Put this together. I got top green.
Hit it.
I'm top
Nice,
green looking
huge.
mid. I'm top green looking mid.
Iron up, watch your green.
Two
Yeah.
plane Eddie.
Get
Two
trophy
plane
down.
Eddie.
Get trophy down if you got it, Faith.
I don't have. They blew it up. They blew it up.
I have the jump up. I have the jump up. I have the jump up.
Yep. Perfect. All forefront. All
No,
forefront.
Yep. Three. Two
Stay
more,
down.
two
Stay
more.
down. Stay down. Nice. Stay down.
One more.
Dead.
Nice,
Nice.
huge. Go
I'm
right
pushed
this
out,
one. Go
I'm
right
pushed
this one.
Got one
be
plane.
market.
There's another one plane. Heard that. I'm looking. Market our side. Market our
Trying
side.
to flip blue. Trying to flip
He's red. Yeah, you're behind. You're
Top
behind.
blue,
I'm doing. Nice. One is still red. Red.
Red. Bottom right.
Yep. Play for blue side. Yep. We're blue. Make sure we block. I'm going market.
I'm just watching.
Market. One shot. Market. Half health. Their side market.
Challenge time.
Their side market. That's him.
Market.
Nade one.
Market.
They're still market. Still market.
I'm re-punching
I'm gonna
red.
pinch.
Mid cut.
I'm gonna pinch mid cut.
Yeah, pinch. 2 mid cut.
One shot mid cut. Push
Good
the
time.
There's 2. Another one mid cut.
No, it's one
Mid
shot.
cut.
Nice. One more mid cut.
Mid cut.
Please lay
Stay
down.
down.
Please.
Stay down on time. Stay down on time.
Someone needs white. So who is white?
Market. Just stay down on time.
I got white,
He's
I
trying to
got
get an
white.
angle on you. Stay down.
got
This is
white.
perfect.
Top. He's in front of you. Weak. Absolute.
On time dead.
Nice. One's
I'm
market.
rotating
One's
new.
market.
I'm rotating
Two
new.
Yeah,
market. Two
he is.
market. Shell-
So far, so good with the listen in there from OMiT Brooklyn. OMiT Brooklyn taking a pretty sizable lead in this map number 4 hardpoint on Scar. I mean, that listen in was pretty solid, man. I mean, there are a lot of good instructions being thrown out, a lot of trusting your teammates. OMiT showing the reason why they have the lead in this very moment.
Control the spawns, control the hills, and looks like control of the kills at the moment as well. Kofax on the pinch, gonna try to flip them green, but splits do come on in now, and a pinch coming up soon.
Yeah, a big moment there for LA Rumble. I mean, they're just trying to play catch up at this point. This is going to be a big 30 seconds from them. It's going to be Kofax, though, flying in with the Dravik, able to pick up 2. Going to get a nice set of kills. Steve's going to be looking to get into the point. Steve's going to be collecting the rest of this time, trying to get past that 200-point mark here on this P2. We do have players already rotated on over towards P3. This is going to be a big initial gunfight. We're going to hop on board with a listen in as LA is trying to play a crazy game of catch up.
White wall, flanking. He's outer wood.
Yep, on time.
Spawn back green. Look white side. One more top lane, hella weak. Outer wood wall. He's still here. He's close on the. Oh fuck, I'm dead.
Close.
Top
One
lane.
more pushing up,
Outer wood,
point, left side
outer wood
point.
wall.
Got him.
Pushing up mid here.
Top lane on us. Weak, top lane.
Yeah, P1. 2 P1.
White wall.
He pushed out, make it.
He's on
Nice.
the keep, white wall.
Another one.
I went to their side. He could be top lane. He's on me. Hill.
That's fine. Play for blue.
Back blue.
I'm going through red.
There's 2 back blue. 1 and 2, 1 back blue.
Yeah, weak. Bottom red.
White wall. Right corner, white wall. Top blue.
He's at tank. Right here, behind. Nice.
He's weak. Nice. He got blocked the back, yeah.
One top blue.
Stand in the front. Front.
One more front blue. Front blue weak. He's coming in front blue. Back door no.
Back door.
2 front blue, white
One
wall.
white. Front blue in. He's turning to look at it. That's top.
Back door, in time.
The comps, not really, I would say, benefiting them much right now is Steez is just everything for OMiT Brooklyn. He's finding the turn, the burn, helping his team get onto the hard point, and now they're just 15 points away from closing the series out and punching their ticket to the loser finals.
Yeah, I mean, these players are playing red hot right now. OMiT Brooklyn taking a lot of these really scrappy gunfights and having them make a lot of sense on the map. They're getting a lot of map control out of maybe situations that you wouldn't think that they would actually get it on. But look at this. Look at these red arrows, man. They're all set up. Steve's finding everybody in front of them. Boom. Able to listen to the callouts, able to pick up the 3-piece to round out that map number 4. OMiT Brooklyn, take your series 3-1 over LA Rumble.
And by the start of the series, you're like, damn, LA Rumble, they are putting absolute belt. Let me tell you something. You regain composure, you have a great search, you have a great overload, and then you come out on the hard point absolutely swinging. It's Steve's leading the way at 28 and 22 at 3,000 damage. Looking a lot different of a hard point team as you have 3 players to the minute of Hill for the OMiT side. And now they have to go up against that talented Ohio Scarlet squad in loser finals to determine if you are going to play the DC Treason.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a super tough match, right? But OMiT Brooklyn, I think they have what it takes to possibly break into that grand final. I mean, Ohio's been sitting in some cold chairs. Look at that nice winter graphic, dude. It's made an appearance. Woo! It's here, baby. Yeah, I like it. Gas. Yes, let's go. But yeah, OMiT Brooklyn gonna take on Ohio Scarlet next. I mean, I think it should be a pretty good series, man.
Hopefully it is a wonderful series. Yeah, I have no words. OMiT Brooklyn look pretty good. I think making their way all the way through the loser rounds and everything has helped their team so much, and I think it's a big reason why they should win.
yeah, those are very valid reasons. Yeah,
That didn't
no,
even
I
make
feel
sense.
It's okay. We're here, dude. We're here. There's more Call of Duty to be played. 2 series, possibly 3, depending on what happens in the grand final. Are you so excited about it?
Very pumped. Very, very pumped. As you can tell, I'm saving all my energy to get gassed up for this one. I'm gonna need another cup of Tim Hortons coffee, but in the meantime, refresh. Who do you think now? We're in the top 3. Who do you think wins this tournament?
I mean, DC. I mean, DC's got to win this event, right? I mean, they've looked super good throughout the whole entire season. Every time we've watched them play in this tournament, it's been pretty one-sided as far as all of their matchups go. I feel like Ohio had some chances to possibly take more than just one map off of them, but I mean, I feel like DC has stayed solid throughout the whole season and probably deserve the win. I feel like if they lose, it'll be pretty big shock.
Yeah, that'll be a damn near shocker. I got them winning it all too. I'm just gonna go with DC Treason. I think OMiT Brooklyn does take down the Scarlet just because of how long you've been waiting. I think Brooklyn are hot right now. I think they're firing on all cylinders. I think even their comms earlier sounded great when we did have a listen in with them. So I think they'll keep continuing that momentum they've had in losers all day and meet up with the DC Treason. But Refresh, anything else?
No, nothing else from me. We're going to go ahead and get those lobbies set up. We're going to throw it to a break while that happens. Coming up next, OMiT Brooklyn versus Ohio Scarlet in your losers finals. We will see you.